I am very excited to talk with our next guest. We were chatting off camera and I had to come over here and talk to you for a minute and bring you into the conversation. Her name is Sydney Campbell, and you've probably heard about her store. It's called The Good Feet Store in Hixson, and if you think you understand it, just sit back and listen because there is so much to talk about. So nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
So, okay, first of all, you do one thing and one thing only, is that right? And that's orthotics?
So we do have a few other things as well. We carry Brooks tennis shoes, and we have OS First, a sock brand.
Okay.
But we mostly specialize in those arch supports.
Okay, so for anybody watching thinking, yeah, what's the big deal about that? You tend to think of the human body being from the head down. We actually work from the feet up. So if our feet aren't right, the rest of us is out of alignment. Is that right?
Exactly. Think of the tires of the car. If you don't have the foundation, the tires of the car aligned, the rest of the car will eventually start to mess up. Same with the foundation of a house. If the foundation is not aligned properly, you will get cracks in your walls.
Okay.
So you definitely want to have that great arch support at all times in your life.
Here's what's going to hook you in. Those of you who are old enough to remember the good old days of customer service, when you go to the Good Feet store, this is not like going into a big box store and just picking off the rack the ready-made orthotic that looks right for you. You're fitting their feet.
Oh, yes.
And what you fit them for is a lifetime fit.
Correct, yes. So when they come in, we are taking measurements, we are taking impressions, we are asking some lifestyle questions because somebody that is more active is going to wear different ones than somebody that's sedentary. With that, we then go and we choose the correct 3-step system based off of that person's lifestyle and their feet.
So I'm thinking about my husband right now because he has kind of a flat foot. I don't think he'd mind me saying this, but he's a big walker. He walks 5 miles a day. So he's had some back pain of late.
Right.
That could be why, right? Because if he's pounding in his shoe.
Right, it can definitely play a part in it. You want to have the correct gait and that arch support to evenly distribute that pressure. And with that, it can align the knees, the hips, and the back as well.
Something else I think is very interesting because we all have our vanity points, right? So for women, great, you had this orthotic that you can put in your tennis shoe, but what do you wear to work? Your orthotics are only a 3/4 length, right?
Yes, ma'am. So they fit into every type of shoe. They are fitted to the foot, not the shoe. So you can wear them in heels, you can wear them in sandals, tennis shoes, boots, you name it.
So you were telling me, we're not going to get into pricing here because it's very customized, first of all, there. And this is not the situation where you're going in and, like your reading glasses at the drugstore, plucking it off of the store shelf. So it's a different price point. Depending on the level you choose, is this right? You can get up to 3?
Right, so and it varies from person to person, but we recommend our 3-step system. It's just a holistic approach to get the person back to living and loving their everyday life.
Right.
When your feet are in pain, you know, it cuts into your work, it cuts into, you know, if you push through at work, you come home and you don't even feel like doing the dishes or walking the dog.
Right.
So we want people to love their lives.
So is there always, though, Sydney, a foot pain associated with it, or is it sometimes a different part of your body that's giving you the hurt signal?
Right, it's not necessarily the foot. Most of the time, it's not the foot.
Okay.
Now, with the foot, we can help alleviate things like plantar fasciitis.
Okay.
And things like that. However, most of the time it's knees, hips, or back that's causing the issue. Say you have a repetitive job where you're moving a box, you know, to and from all day, every day.
Okay.
We want you to have that great support to help alleviate that pain.
So I've had this conversation with some friends lately because we're all the same age. And so wearing a high-heeled shoe is not as easy for us as it once was. I will still wear one to work for a little while, but I don't want to have it on for long.
Of course.
Would having an orthotic help that?
Of course, yeah. I have them in my heels today. They're pretty much invisible under the foot.
Yeah, they are.
They blend in with every type of shoe, so we can definitely get you in some. If you wear heels, you're going to, you know,
Your back's different, yeah.
Yes, and you're going to like a different set than somebody that just wears tennis shoes 24/7.
Okay. You also were talking again, to the point of how you do kind of the lifestyle conversation to find out what's going on with people. But for the elderly, we hear a lot about their tendencies to fall or trip. Is this a stabilizer for them?
It can definitely help with balance and stability. We're redistributing the pressure from the ball of the foot and the heel. So a lot of times people that have bad balance need more metatarsal support, and they tend to grip with their toes, which can cause bunions too. So we want to redistribute that pressure into the center of the arch. We have people from 6 years old to 104. They come in with a walker or a cane and they can leave without it.
Okay, so pretend I came to you, right? I'm 50, almost 3.
Okay.
So I came to you and for my activity level now, and which I hope won't change much as I get older, you fitted me for some. So I make the investment and I walk away with my 3-step system. When I'm 85, I'll have the same ones?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
So we do like to see people back for checkups every now and then.
Okay.
Say, you have a knee replacement in between then. You might need a different set of orthotics.
Okay.
With ours, they have a lifetime limited warranty, so we can always just pull you up in our system and take some more measurements, some more impressions, because we want to see where you're at now compared to where you were then.
Right.
And then pull a new set of orthotics, and you would not have to pay that upfront cost again. It would
Okay.
just be a warranty fee after that.
Okay. And then if somebody is watching and they've maybe had a surgery or something, an orthopedic surgery, is getting these beneficial, because sometimes in the orthopedic surgery, arthritis can kick in at an earlier age. Is this beneficial for that?
Definitely. We would love to see them come in. We want to make sure that they are properly healed first, though.
Okay.
And then once they feel ready, come on in and see us.
I guess the other thing I'm just now noticing in my peripheral vision, because they're customized to your foot, not your shoe, you make them skin colored. Is that right?
They're all different colors.
Okay.
So yes,
To try to match your skin tone?
that just kind of helps differentiate which orthotic you have in too.
Okay.
But we have them from white, black, brown. We have some topped with leather. It definitely just depends on what you need.
All right. Well, it is fascinating. So you'll see them, we hope, here on 3+U in the future. But in the meantime, you go find them in Hickson. It's called The Good Feet Store on Highway 153. Their phone number is 443-3468. Goodfeet.com is the website. And if they do have a diagnosable issue, is it helpful for them to even bring a doctor's note with them or anything to help you choose the right one, or you'll do the measuring?
They can, but we're still going to treat them the exact same. We're going to take measurements and impressions just like we would with you coming in.
I think it's brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.